With the recent rapid growth of our channel, there have been a lot of questions about where I live in Pennsylvania. Well, the scene you see behind me there is Gettysburg. This is the National Battlefield, the monument site from one of the towers looking out to the west at the Eisenhower Farm, the residence of former President Dwight David Eisenhower in the Gettysburg area. So quite a view from there. You can see the mountains, the ridgeline. The Confederate Army moved up behind that ridgeline, going to the north, using those mountains to screen their flank as they moved into Pennsylvania for the invasion in July of 1863, coming up from Northern Virginia, Robert E. Lee. And a titanic clash occurred at Gettysburg, not too far from where I live. Now, the following footage is of state game lands here in central Pennsylvania. A lot of people have been asking about hunting and firearms in Pennsylvania. Well, that's definitely part of the culture in Pennsylvania, firearms and hunting. Lots of land that belongs to the state identified as state game lands. You can go there in season to hunt for all sorts of things. And I just want to give you a short tour of one of those game lands nearby, not very far. Anyway, folks, take a look at it. Give me your thoughts. Feel free to leave a comment behind. We always appreciate your patronage. A lot of South Africans keep asking about what it's like in the States here in Pennsylvania and elsewhere when it comes to hunting. Pennsylvania's Senate just introduced a new bill to re-allow hunting on Sundays, which have been banned for some time. But I'm standing here next to some state game lands because you wonder where you can hunt. Well, Pennsylvania has state land where hunters can go hunt in season for different things. And this is one of many spots across the state where you can go hunting, well, for deer or pheasant or whatever's in season, but you got to be in season for it. And the lands are just behind here, all state-owned property. This is some typical countryside here in central Pennsylvania. You can see fields out there up at the top there on that ridge line. Maize was planted up there, but now it's green because winter wheat was planted last fall, and that wheat will be springing up here in just a matter of days. You can see it's already green, popping up out of the ground, and that stuff will be harvested June, July, and then the stalks will be straw for bedding down for livestock, and the wheat will be harvested. This road here leads back into the state game lands right here. Typically what you have in the state game lands is a parking space like this where hunters can park their vehicles before they go hunting into the woods or the fields on state game lands. You'll have these notices posted all over here in Pennsylvania, and it's identified as this particular one right there, 24335. And then you see the prohibitions here for what's not allowed. You cannot go bicycle riding or horseback riding in these game lands. Okay, no trail riding. And here's some of the notices posted. It's wildlife restoration. Hunters wear orange, so should you. You can see bow hunting on there. And then the state game land regulations right there. 35 regulations right there. So this is just one of the many state-owned hunting areas across Pennsylvania. You can also hunt on private land if it's yours or if you have permission from the landowner. And we're still in the state game lands here. You can see this is a entry prohibited. It's a restoration area here, or propagation area here. They built a retaining pond over here, which attracts all kinds of wildlife, birds in particular, waterfowl. All this is part of the state game lands. This is one of several, not far from where I live. Just a few kilometers. You can see open fields, which are great for catching the deer coming out of the woods or for birds. And then the wood line for Hands down, one of my favorite views in all of central Pennsylvania. Rolling hills, forest, farm fields, absolutely stunning, gorgeous. This is central Pennsylvania. It's beautiful. And it may be tattered on this pole, but you can see there that people take private property rights seriously here in America still. Posted, private property, no hunting, fishing, trapping, or trespassing for any purposes, strictly prohibited. Posted, private property, no hunting or trespassing, under penalty of law. No, I am the law here in Pennsylvania. Respect for the rule of law. So what do you think? Interesting, huh? Conservation is a big part of being a resident of state of Pennsylvania. State is into conservation, as am I. Not the wacko environmental Nazis, but actually being good stewards of the land. That's what it's all about. You take care of the land, you restore it, you rejuvenate it, and you pass it down to the next generation of human beings, that is. Feel free to leave a comment, folks. Cheers. Thank you.